Good question regarding the circuit. So let's run through it. Okay, so basically, if we look at it, okay, this is the circuit. Okay, our circuit, we have a power supply and we have a potentiometer, effectively a variable resistor, set up like this. Okay, so remember what we said, both ends of the resistor and the variable resistor connected to the power supply, and then from here, okay, we're interested in one half of the potential divider. So from the sliding contact, I'll draw this, no, I'll draw it like that, sliding contact goes on here, right, and effectively, okay, so that's the plus and the minus of the power supply and the potentiometer. Now they are effectively acting as, this is effectively acting as a variable power supply. Okay, that's a variable power supply. Okay, so it's a power supply and a potentiometer. Now, when I actually do it, I have a variable power supply already, which means I don't have to do this, but we always put this in to make it clear you know what you're doing. Okay, right, that's the plus. Okay, and then this is going to be our actual circuit. So you have to have a negative going back to the minus. Okay, so in one way, what you can draw if you want is you can draw it, okay, you're going back to the minus like that. Okay, but that looks ugly. Okay, so remember that. I know. Let's look at that lead here and we'll look at it in a second in reality. Where's my green gun? Okay, right. Look at this lead connected from here to here. Okay, it doesn't matter where you connect it. You can connect it here, 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 here. So just for simplicity, I connected there. Okay, so what you effectively have is you have a green box there now, which is a non-variable power supply and a potentiometer. So this all acts as a variable power supply. And as we move this slider to the right and left, as I move it to the right, from the potential divider, you're bringing the voltage down, and I move it to the left to bring the voltage up. So effectively between here and here, you have effectively a variable power supply. So what you could draw is, you could draw this, okay? And you would actually get the full marks, okay, because that indicates it's a variable power supply in the same way as a variable resistor has this with an arrow in it, okay? And then you just connect from here and from here to your circuit, okay? So effectively, right, what's inside in the green box in both places is the same, okay? So that's all that is, right? And then this is effectively the circuit then. So this is the circuit that you're interested in. So in this case, we have an ammeter to measure the current in series. We have a coil and we're back. So that's the effective circuit. And remember, the voltmeter has nothing to do with the circuit. The voltmeter is like a defibrillator put in or outside the circuit to tell you what the energy required to get from there to there is. So I'm not going to put it into the diagram, okay, because you don't need it in the diagram. That's just an added confusion and you're not confused by it. So there you go, and that's that. Okay, so if we go over to the, let's open out